Welcome to Joy News Desk. Apologies for the hiccup, but let's get started. Police in Adar have opened investigations into an assault case that has left a 21-year-old man with severe injuries. Mohammed Yakubu was subjected to severe beatings and electric heater burns in an attempt by the community to extract a confession. This was after he had been accused of stealing money. When they later realized he was innocent, the chiefs and elders of the Zongo community in Kuledo gave him 5 Ghana cedis for lunch. Mohammed's uncle narrates how he came to the rescue of his nephew.
On Wednesday, 2 gentlemen, one Iberi and then Hama, they came to him that he stole their money. So when they took him to the house, they tied his hands, and then one of them used electric heater on his body. And what they also did was that they tied his mouth so that he wouldn't shout. So immediately I went to the chief, the Zongo chief, to find out from him whether he was aware of this incident, whether an incident of that sort happened. And then he really confessed that truly something happened, but they weren't too comfortable with it. So I asked him, what action did he take? He said, well, when they spoke to him, they said sorry, and that was it. So I asked him, is that all? No action to take him to hospital. So in fact, because I didn't want to waste so much time, so I had to go get the boy. So I brought him to the police station, because looking at the bruise, yeah, it is, I don't know if taking him to hospital directly would have been a good thing. So I had to come to the police to let them get a police report before So I came here, and then I, narrated the story to the police, and then they gave me, an assault form which I sent to the police, to the hospital. Yeah.
Though Mohammed admitted to stealing some coins in the past, he insisted he had no knowledge of the 2,000 sefa he was accused of stealing.
The one who called me said I should go and fetch water. Say I should go and fetch water. When I went to go and fetch water, and I rather take his coins, I want to ask him whether he will change it for me. I forget. I couldn't ask him. Now tomorrow, Thursday. He said his money lost. Paper. Dimil.
How much?
Dimil 3.
Dimil 3 paper.
Yeah, paper.
Okay.
And coins. It's the coins I take. In the name of God, I didn't take the paper. I couldn't see the paper at all.
And then what did he do to you?
He didn't do anything to me, but the 2 guys, one named Hammer and one named Ivare, they beat me and they tied my hand and leg. And he take heater. The one who is Hammer, he take heater and hit my whole of legs. And they take rice cooker and hit my stomach. And he take knife. He say won't kill me. Yes.
But did he later find the money that he was talking about?
No.
He didn't find the money. I hear they gave you some money. Why did they give you some money afterwards?
What money?
I hear they gave you some money after they beat you and then they did all that to you.
It's chop money. 5 cedi.
Well, you heard the voice of Mohammed, a 21-year-old man who was severely beaten, and his body was subjected to wounds from heated electrical gadgets. We are trying to reach the police, but we know that they have arrested 3 persons in connection with this case. We have on the phone lines Corporal Francis Humado, the CID investigator on the case. Thank you very much for joining us, Corporal. First, tell us, how far have you gone with your investigations, and tell us about these arrests.
Okay, actually, as you already know, the complaint that was lodged by Mohammed Yakubu, to the extent that he was accused of stealing money, and two gentlemen tied him up with a rope and used a heater on him to burn his body for him to tell the truth.
So we know you have picked up 3 people. What are you going to do? We know the information we have is that the police have arrested 3 people in connection to this.
We have arrested 2 people so far in connection with the crime.
2 people. Tell us why.
Pardon?
Tell us why you've picked them up.
Yes, because the boy came to the office, lodged an official complaint. He was issued his police medical form to attend hospital for treatment, after which he returned. After that, a statement was collected from him, and he left police to identify the culprit, hence arrest.
So you picked up these 2 people because the victim identified them as those who subjected him to...
Exactly. Who subjected him to that torture.
Okay, so what...
Who left police.
So what have you done since then?
Take them out.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sorry, sir, the line is breaking a bit, but would like to know what the police have done since this arrest.
What we have done so far?
Yes.
Actually, to be honest with you, for now, investigation is ongoing.
When were they arrested?
I cannot say much because I don't want to preempt
Very
the
well.
investigation.
Very well. Yeah. Kindly tell us when they were arrested.
Pardon?
When were they arrested?
They were arrested yesterday evening.
Okay. And can I ask how soon you're going to arraign them and perhaps the charges?
They are now in police custody at Cafe Atani.
How soon are you going to arraign them for court, and what are the charges?
Well, you know, after we were able to establish a case against them, with the help of the district command, they will be subsequently charged and put before court.
Okay. Corporal, kindly hold on. We also joined on the line by human rights lawyer Francis Xavier Sosu. Francis, I'll come to you in a bit. Corporal, Mohammed has admitted to stealing some coins, but not the paper notes. What are you going to do with that? Are you going to... is that a crime for him as well?
Hello?
Francis Xavier, human rights lawyer, joining us. Kindly hold the line. I want to just take a quick comment from the corporal on the admission by Mohammed that he did steal some coins and not paper notes.
You want to pick a comment from the human rights lawyer?
No, Corporal. I'm asking you what the police is going to do about Mohammed's admission that he picked up...
Where I am, it's still noisy.
Okay, I'll try one last time. Corporal, Mohammed has admitted to stealing some coins. Are you going to charge him as well? Okay, I'm afraid that we do not have Corporal on the line. Corporal Francis Humadus with the Ada Police. But we'll speak to Francis Xavier, human rights lawyer, on this. Francis, this is a case that I must say that you are familiar with. Let's get your first reaction.
Well, it's a very, very sad situation, and it's rather unfortunate that we can violate each other in the manner in which this young man has been violated. You know, it doesn't matter. What we must understand as a people is that it doesn't matter what offenses people commit against us. We must always allow the laws of the land to work. Anytime we take the law into our own hands and then use our own conventional way of meting out either justice to people, what we do is to create liabilities for ourselves. And these liabilities could both be criminal and civil. Because in this manner, this man has been violated for nothing, using hot iron on him and injuring him and all that. Obviously, that's completely unacceptable in a democracy like ours.
Francis, kindly take us through the kind of charges that these two arrested persons could face.
Well, they could be charged with they could causing harm, to this young person. They could also be charged with criminal assault, on the person. And I think these are the two main, and maybe use of, I don't think use of offensive weapon may do, I think causing harm, causing unlawful harm, and criminal assault are the most likely charges that could be preferred against them.
And what are the options for Mohammed?
The options clearly are two, and I think the police getting in and getting the perpetrators arrested is one of those options. The second option is Mohammed taking a civil action for, in trespass to his person, which is a tort, and he can get some damages for the losses that he has suffered in the hands of these people.
Now, Francis, this is very interesting because Mohammed admits to stealing some parts of the money, the coins, and not the notes. Could he be liable for that as well?
Well, yes, Mohammed could be liable, but the point really is that, there would always be, in the case of Mohammed, there hasn't been any complaint to that effect. If the people from whom Mohammed stole the coin, deemed it, fit, they would have gone to make a report on the stealing of the coin, and then Mohammed would have been arrested for stealing a coin, and he would have properly been charged and put before court. But to the extent that they never did so, and there is no complaint whatsoever against him, I don't see what kind of liability that would, attract. And really, we don't have to make a mockery of the laws. Even though stealing simpliciter is a crime under our law, if somebody picked your coin, I don't know to what extent that can ground, a real criminal conviction. Because we know that when you go to court, there are cases of defrauding by false pretenses and cases of those nature which, the court exercises their discretion, giving the people the opportunity to refund those things, and all those things sometimes even affect the forward movement of those cases. Okay. So I don't see which kind of liability that should be attracted for stealing a coin.
All right. We'll leave it here. Thank you very much. That's human rights lawyer Francis Xavier Sophie.